제가 지금 진행을 어디까지 했는지를 대충 확인해봤는데 거의 마지막 목전이라더라고. 아마 이틀 내로 끝날 것 같은데 제가 내일은 휴방을 한번 하긴 해야 돼요. 제 생각엔 한 목요일쯤 끝날 것 같습니다. 금요일엔 또 딴 게임 해야지. 호그와트를 좀 오래 붙잡고 있긴 했어. 호그스미드의 지팡이 상인이던가. 돈이 7,500원이 있어야 비자로 업글을 할 수가 있는데 돈이 없네.
There's Ollivanders. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's Wand.
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
하려고 하니까 또 갑자기 뭐 퀘스트가 생기니. 도란이가 기다리고 있네.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events, the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
어디 가시는지 얘기를 왜 안 해주시지?
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
저기도 퀘스트가 진행이 돼야 뭐가 뒤에 더 있으려나. 말 걸어놓고 퀘스트가 뭐가 없네. 아, 여기 이제 나오는구나. 생각보다 멀다.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
How remarkable.
아, 안녕하세요.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that,
일단 저기 월장석을 넣어야 되는 건
no
알겠다.
better than anyone.
Incendio!
저게 지금 불 들어가는 쪽에다 놓으라는 얘기인 것 같은데.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
달 쪽에 불이 들어오면 안 되고 해 쪽에 불이 들어와야 되는데.
Revelio.
이거랑 불 들어와 있는데 지금. 모양이 모양이 좀 다르네 이게. 이쪽에 불이 들어와야 되는데 지금 다른 데에 불이 들어와 있구나. 아, 저건 움직이면 안 돼.
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you.
You're not Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa.
똑바로 떨어지면 안 되고 저기 서야 될 것 같은데.
Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Bombarda! Incendio! Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Bombarda!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Wingardium Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Incendio!
Of course. How clever.
생각보다 이거 던전이 좀 긴데.
Look at this place.
Little puppy squeaking. Forgot how to cover your tracks?
What was that?
Not direct. That's for certain.
You made miserable weed. Back for more. Has no one heard you?
역시 아바다 케다우라.
Ready your wands. The fight is only just.
I'll kick your pockets up. Stop right there.
아프다.
No one take. You're not going to
Go too hard.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy. Bring it over here, you
컴프린 거.
You're after the conquered speech.
Nine little weed. I shall make monks of you.
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you
친구
did,
데리고 왔구나 이
I
아저씨.
led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are.
아, 알이네.
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely.
아, 꼬맹이들을.
But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
근데 얘는 더 이상 볼 일 없겠지.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
지팡이 만드는 저런 임팩트가.
It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
예,
I'm
안녕하세요.
afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a...
저 란록한테 차이네 아니니?
Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
갑자기 졸지에 납치당했어.
Another pit.
던질 거 많네.
Make you wish you were back in Scythia. Rookwood, don't go down easy, coward. You've made a... You will not survive this fight. How delightful. A lamb to the slaughter.
던질 거 다 던졌나? 아따 던질 거 많네.
You should have joined.
아 맞아 계단 불었었어.
How delightful. Allow me to be on.
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an owl to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what's happened.
마법에서 나한테 밀렸다. 압도적인 재능.
Revelio.
네티한테 뭐 가는 퀘스트 그건 없네.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us
cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
Must be the way to the repository.
오늘 엔딩
We can only
되겠는데.
hope that we're not too late and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed
최종 결전의
beyond
느낌이
this door.
묻고 난다.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
드릴 뚫고 들어왔다 야.
The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
There's the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Ranrock will be pleased with our progress. What you doing? Why don't you come up here and fight
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
오, 힘 세시네.
Where are the other professors?
아,
This one's no match for us. You will not take what is not yours. Bombarda.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall. That's the way forward.
Very perceptive for a young... It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor.
It's the student! The professor! Fools of a feather! You're really not very good at this, are you? I won't let. Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
어우, 화면 끊겨.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
야, 고블린이 너무 많은데. 고블린의 트롤 해야죠. 호그와트 어셈블.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hecat.
Thank you, Professor.
Over here! How nice of you. Such arrogance.
More of Ranrock's damn loyalists.
I won't rest. So, let's get this over.
Look out! Another troll. This one's worse than the last two.
Stop him!
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor.
아이고야. 스페트럴로 그거 왜 안 나오냐? 안 되겠다. 안 되겠어, 쏩시다. 이때까지 란로우 내가 못 봤는데 먼저 선수 친 것 같단 말이야. 파수꾼 지팡인가 보구나. 저 지팡이 자체가 열쇠. 그리고 저게 이사도라가 말했던 그 기억의 잔재.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
열어야지.
I've decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work, build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic.
이사도라의 한참 후 세대니까 이제 보완할 수 있을지도. 이사도라가 못했던 결함을.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
if she'd simply handed over the container. All of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
교수님.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Potato, stupefy.
맞기만 해야 되나?
Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato, stupefy.
저걸 쳐야 되는 것 같은데.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy.
저거로 또 있지. 아, 라곤 걸 수 있네.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Fringo. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy.
저거 어떻게 때리지?
Potato, stupefy.
수도 페파이를 저쪽으로 날려야 되는 것 같은데.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
와,
Potato. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy.
안 부서지는데 어떻게 하라는 거야?
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
계속 이것만 계속 때리고 있겠는데 잘못하면.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Taylor, stupefy! Stupefy! I need to break its connection
붙어서 때려야 되나?
to traces of magic. Taylor!
아이씨.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy!
안 닿는데 이거 뭐 어떻게 하라는 거야?
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
그러니까 뭐 하라는 건지는 알겠는데 저거 핵을 어떻게 부수냐고요. 혹시 저거 색깔인가? 아, 나 색깔이었네.